her dress and notice that it's not really a normal type of fabric. And I'm trying to pay attention to see what the white swirls are, and then it clicks that the ice chest was what was keeping the dress fresh.
What is it?
Is that real meat?
Is there a steak on her head?
I thought I was hearing things.
People who are on the floor, who are right around her, are like, it's meat. Meat! Like ground chuck meat.
Yeah. Custom chrome. You gotta check out the little KKs.
Details. Details. We love it.
Custom KKs.
Now, have you ever watched an awards show and been absolutely stunned by an outfit? Well, I hope you said yes, because if we're all being honest, this most certainly has happened to almost everyone at least once. Welcome to MsAura, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 most iconic awards show fashion moments.
Well, you know, Island girls are sassy and we love blingy, outrageous stuff. So this is definitely, if Crop Over had a red carpet, this would be it.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most confusing, interesting, stunning, or beautiful moments from the annual televised display of formal attire. Enduring a little bit of a sneak peek on what may come later in this video, we almost all can remember watching the 2000 Grammy Awards, and when Jennifer Lopez stepped out in that green Versace dress, that one moment felt like everyone around the world collectively gasped. That definitely was the moment that, no matter what location anyone was watching this moment, that turned the place you were at into a fashion critique panel.
Well, Jennifer, this is the first time in 5 or 6 years that I'm sure that nobody is looking at me.
That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
Now, since the first awards show started with the first Academy Awards presentation in 1929, but wasn't broadcast on TV until 1953, we'll exclude anything that occurred before then. So, let's get started as we're diving into the top 10 most iconic awards show fashion moments that made jaws drop and cameras flash. Number 11, Zendaya's blooming elegance. First, we're gonna start things off with a bang, and that's when Zendaya graced the red carpet at the 2023 SAG Awards, which was nothing short of spectacular.
That gorgeous smile, Zendaya. Zendaya, right there. There you go, beautiful. Zendaya, that smile right there. And Zendaya, right here for me. I was joking.
She wore a custom pink Valentino gown adorned with 190 silk roses, giving off major old Hollywood vibes. The dress was paired with Bulgari jewelry and soft, elegant waves in her hair. Designed by Pier Paolo Pacioli, the dress featured details included a strapless bodice and a full skirt, along with those 190 jaw-dropping, hand-stitched silk roses. Each rose was meticulously crafted, adding a layer of depth and texture that made the gown look like a work of art. Her dress was more than just a fashion moment, but it was a declaration of her ability to blend classic and contemporary styles effortlessly. Also, her look not only captivated the audience, but it also cemented her place as a red carpet favorite, and one icon who continues to push the boundaries of fashion. Zendaya didn't just wear the dress, she owned it, reminding the world on why she's a red carpet darling and a true fashion icon now and forever. Number 10, Halle Berry's Hollywood Halo gown. Now, let's pivot to a gown that turned heads for its classic elegance. And that's Halle Berry's sheer, embroidered Elie Saab gown at the 2002 Oscars, as that was undoubtedly a sight to behold.
Halle's sheer and floral Elie Saab gown at the 2002 Oscars, the year she won Best Actress, catapulted her into the Fashion Hall of Fame.
The dress featured a burgundy flowing tulle skirt and a delicate floral embroidered mesh bodice that was both delicate and daring. The sheer top, adorned with strategically placed floral embroidery, left a lasting impression. Berry looked stunning, highlighting her radiant beauty and elegance as she accepted her Oscar for Best Actress, becoming the first African-American woman to win the award in that category.
My dear, congratulations.
Thank you.
We said this might happen, huh?
You said it, and I didn't believe it.
You didn't think it would, though.
Not really.
You were so overwhelmed. Could you describe what it was at that moment that overwhelmed you so much?
Because, you know, this moment, although I'm standing here, I meant it. It's really not just about me. You know, it's about so many people that went before me, that paved the way, and people who are fighting alongside with me and the ones that will come along whose path will be indelibly easier because of everyone. So it's not really about me as much as it's about so many other women of color who have tried to permeate, this system for so many years. And today, this meant, hope. That glass ceiling was broken wide open.
The gown perfectly complemented the historic moment, symbolizing grace, beauty, and a new era in Hollywood. Number 9. Billy Porter's tuxedo gown revolution. Next up is a groundbreaking look that challenged gender norms and how we look at the opposite genders in opposite gender attires.
And our Oscar for Best Gender Bender goes to Billy Porter. Yay! Guys, shut the front door. Billy Porter in custom Christian Siriano.
I mean, the Academy Awards are pretty much known as the last award ceremony of awards season. And as he says in Pose, all we have left is right now. And he's just come to absolutely slay. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that a man in a dress is particularly something to be gawped at. I actually really like the fact that it's not women's wear. It was created especially for him.
Billy Porter redefined red carpet fashion with his tuxedo gown designed by Christian Siriano at the 2019 Academy Awards.
My phone is going off the hook right now because everybody wants me to ask you every question about Billy Porter's outfit tonight. I need to know everything because this is a standstill on the carpet. What?
So
How did you come up with this design? Who did it first? You, Billy?
I know. Well,
how did this come together?
It was like if we were going to do a tuxedo, it was like, it can't just be a tuxedo. It needed to be a moment. But I think Billy, really, I don't know, he wanted something different, wanted to kind of push the boundaries. And I don't think any man has really worn a gown on the Oscars red carpet before.
No, I can verify.
And Billy is the person to do it. And he just was giving a moment. And
Christian.
I mean, listen. We had no time.
Nothing.
1 week. This was a week ago.
1 week.
I fit his stylist assistant in this dress.
No.
Because he was here. He had no time. Fit perfectly. No alterations. You're welcome.
So it's...
And that's all he did.
Okay, so Christian, wait, take us from the beginning. Is this one piece or is it layered underneath?
So it's like a classic tuxedo shirt, jacket that's cropped, bow, but this is a strapless corseted gown underneath. So the whole idea was that he felt like, he wanted to be, it was about androgyny, about that there are no rules in fashion. You can be whoever you want to be and wear what you want to wear.
The stunning ensemble masterfully blended masculine and feminine elements, featuring a traditional tuxedo jacket paired with a voluminous ball gown skirt. The blend of masculine and feminine element a powerful statement on gender fluidity and fashion boundaries, as this look was both elegant and revolutionary, proving that fashion is a form of self-expression beyond traditional norms.
I love it. I mean, and there's definitely that blurring of the gender lines. It's like, it's a moot conversation. It doesn't matter. Boys, girls, doesn't matter.
I think fashion is for anyone.
Agree.
You put on whatever you want that makes you feel good.
The rich velvet fabric added a touch of luxury, while the classic black color underscored its sophistication. Porter's confidence and charisma turned heads, as this began to spark very important conversations about inclusivity, challenging traditional norms and proving that fashion is a form of self-expression beyond conventional gender roles.
Talk to me a little bit about the inspiration for what we're going to see. We're looking at it right now. It's coming up in just a second. What was your inspo? Yes, Billy.
Well, I wanted to create a space where we could have a dialogue about the masculine and the feminine and everything in between. Yeah. What does that mean?
Right.
It's like a woman shows up in pants and nobody bats an eye.
Right.
A man shows up in a dress and it's like...
And that double take, it happens, but why?
All the time. Why? Because what are we saying? Women in pants, it's masculine, it's powerful. A man in a dress, what is that?
I love
I'm not having that conversation anymore because I never felt more powerful than when I finally released all of the stuff that was put on me from the outside and stepped into Lola in kinky boots.
Absolutely, kinky boots.
I felt more powerful.
This iconic look not only showcased Siriano's design prowess but also highlighted Porter's fearless approach to fashion, making a lasting impact on red carpet history and the broader cultural landscape. Number 8. Rihanna's Sunshine Splendor. Speaking of bold, this Rihanna look took the 2015 Met Gala by storm, as Rihanna's yellow guape gown at the 2015 Met Gala was nothing short of a masterpiece.
Break it up, it's not enough. It's not enough. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, this moment, this fantasy, how did this happen? It's so beautiful. Real to you to do this.
Thank you.
This is extraordinary. And look at the sleeves, and the whole thing is so indulgently. It's so luxurious. It's like the Chinese women in their beautiful.
It's handmade.
The elaborate, fur-trimmed dress took a staggering 2 years to create, transforming Rihanna into a vision of royalty.
It's handmade by one Chinese woman. It took 2 years to make this.
And let me just say, you are wearing it so beautifully. What I love is you're the last person on the red carpet.
The gown featured a massive train that required multiple assistants to manage as she walked up the iconic Met Gala stairs. The intricate embroidery, reminiscent of traditional Chinese artistry, perfectly encapsulated the event's theme. China, through the looking glass, perfectly capturing Rihanna's fearless fashion sense.
Moment, this fantasy, how did this happen? It's so beautiful.
You know what? It was a miracle how it happened, actually.
Really?
I saw this beautiful piece on the internet. I was looking through, researching Chinese couture. And it's made by Gupe.
This is beautiful.
She's a Chinese couturier. So.
How brilliant of you to do this.
Thank you.
For laughs and giggles, this gown was so big that the internet decided to have a field day with memes, comparing the gown to everything from omelets to pizza slices. But beneath the humor, no one could deny the universal acknowledgement of the gown's impact. Rihanna's fearless fashion sense shined through as she confidently embraced the bold, opulent design. The gown's rich yellow color and luxurious details made it an unforgettable moment in Met Gala history, solidifying Rihanna's status as a fashion icon for good. Number 7, Golden Goddess Beyonce. Now let's go with a modern-day icon who lights up every red carpet she graces. Beyonce's golden gown by Peter Dundas at the 2017 Grammys, during her pregnancy performance, was nothing short of divine. Her performance, which included renditions of Love Drought and Sandcastles, was choreographed to highlight her connection to the earth and the spiritual world, further emphasizing the themes of creation and empowerment. As she sang and moved gracefully across the stage, the gown flowed around her, enhancing the ethereal and divine atmosphere of the performance. The intricate details of the dress, from the shimmering gold embroidery to the strategically placed beads and sequins, created a mesmerizing effect under the stage lights. The regal headpiece, adorned with gold leaves and floral motifs, crowned her like a queen, exuding an aura of majesty and grace. This look was more than just a fashion statement. This was a celebration of motherhood and womanhood. Inspired by African and Hindu deities, the gown featured elements reminiscent of traditional African garb and the opulent attire of Hindu goddesses, merging cultural symbolism with contemporary haute couture. The long, flowing train and the fitted bodice accentuated her baby bump, symbolizing fertility and the divine creation of life. Beyoncé's choice to wear this gown during her performance was a powerful tribute to femininity and strength, showcasing her as a modern-day deity. This historic moment not only solidified Beyoncé's status as a fashion icon, but also as a powerful symbol of strength, resilience, and the celebration of womanhood as well. Number 6. Zendaya's Neon Stardust Elegance. Zendaya makes a stunning return on our list with another show-stopping look that certainly brightened up the red carpet stage. Zendaya lit up the 2021 Oscars in a stunning neon yellow Valentino gown that took everyone's breath away. The vibrant color and flowing silhouette made her stand out on the red carpet, proving once again that she's a modern fashion icon who always keeps the fashion world guessing.
Zendaya stylist La Roche shared this behind-the-scenes video of Z arriving to the show.
Oh my God, she looks so good!
The dress, designed by Pier Paolo Piccioli, featured a bandeau top with a cutout detail, which showcased Zendaya's toned midriff. Plus, a matching skirt that flowed elegantly to the floor, creating a perfect blend of boldness and grace. Her look was complemented by her long hair being styled in wavy loose curls that went cascading down her back. She accessorized her look with over 183 carats of Bulgari diamonds, including a dazzling necklace that added a touch of old Hollywood glamour. A couple of behind-the-scenes things to know is that this dress was inspired by Cher, of The Cher Show, which aired in the 70s. But with a twist, as this dress was designed to expose a glow-in-the-dark type of effect in the dark, solidifying why this look represented a vibrant neon glow, just like a highlighter. The combination of the vibrant gown, flawless styling, and sparkling jewelry highlighted Zendaya's impeccable fashion sense and fearless approach to red carpet appearances, cementing her place as a true red carpet favorite and a trailblazer in the fashion world.
And movies were made for each other. Decades before talkies, movies had music. They needed music, and music needed them right back. These are the nominees for Best Score.
Number 5, Cher's Galactic Glamour. Now, from neon elegance to sheer extravagance, let's take a trip back to the 80s with a true diva moment. Cher's Bob Mackie ensemble at the 1986 Oscars was nothing short of show-stopping.
Thank you.
The daring, midriff-bearing black outfit with an extravagant feathered headpiece made her become quintessential Cher, which was indeed her alter ego side that made her daring and glamorous. The shimmering fabric and intricate beadwork caught the light with every move she made, ensuring all eyes were on her.
As you can see, I did receive my Academy booklet on how to dress like a serious actress. Nominated for Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role are...
This look defied traditional Oscar attire and showcased Cher's fearless approach to fashion. This look wasn't just a dress. This was a statement of individuality, confidence, and a testament to her status as a style icon. The ensemble became one of the most memorable red carpet moments in history, setting a new standard for boldness and creativity.
Body. This is one of my favorite outfits. I came to Bob with an idea, and I said, I want to have a mohawk, and I want to do something that's not actually Indian, but I want it to be so over the top that it's next week. He came back with this, and the beautiful shawl was the most fabulous cashmere, and I loved that. I loved the whole thing. And my boyfriend, God bless him, Joshua Dawn, and Joshua was so nervous because I kept saying, Joshy, do you care what I'm wearing? Can anything be too much? He was like, no, I'm fine with it. And I walked out of my bedroom, he almost passed out. I had the idea mostly because the Academy didn't really like me. So I thought they hated the way I dressed, and I had young boyfriends, and they just thought I wasn't serious. So I came out and said, as you can see, I got my handbook on how to dress like a serious actress.
Number 4. Rihanna's Diamonds in sheer brilliance. Now, Rihanna also makes another appearance on our list with a look that shimmered from head to toe. As the beauty mogul delivered one of the most memorable looks of all time, wearing a Swarovski crystal-covered gown as she turned heads at the 2014 CFD Fashion Awards, designed by Adam Selman. The barely there gown was paired with a matching headscarf and gloves, making her look like a shimmering vision and cementing her status as a fashion risk-taker. Hilariously, in the more appropriate version, "Does my chest bother you?" was the iconic response that Rihanna jokingly gave one journalist while describing her outfit at the 2014 CFD Fashion Award. That same night, Rihanna also won the well-deserved Fashion Icon Award. She definitely shined bright like a diamond, landing herself right into the history books of celebrities who represent a perfect model in the fashion industry.
Thank you, Anna Wintour. I'm nervous, so my hand is shaking. I might drop this. Hold on. I just want to say thank you to all of my inspiration, all the designers who... You can hear me? All the designers who have inspired me, all these designers in the room, models. I mean, I grew up in a really small island, and I didn't have a lot of access to fashion. But as far as I could remember, fashion has always been my defense mechanism. Even as a child, I remember thinking, she could beat me, but she cannot beat my outfit. And to this day, I mean, that is how I think about it. I mean, I can compensate for all my weaknesses with my fashion. And it's a way that you can, I enjoy the most, that you can tell so much about who someone is just by their style, the way they put fashion together. And I think fashion has just been an outlet for me to express myself, to speak up, to say who I am, and to be very loud about it at times. And I just like to have fun with it. Fashion is just a world of thrill. It's exciting. There's no rules. There's just, I mean, she has tons of rules. Scratch that. There are rules, but rules are meant to be broken. I want to thank Mac for being so supportive and keeping my face always cute. I want to thank my glam team, all of the stylists that I've worked with, because it's been steps and stages to get here, and now I can't believe that we're here at the CFDA Awards. Mel Ottenberg, thank you so much. You get me. You honestly get me, and you understand what I'm trying to say. I could send you 2 pictures and you'll bring back the rack full of exactly what I wanted. And there's nothing better than that, because fashion should never be frustrating, that frustrating. It should be fun. You make it easy for me. I want to thank everybody here tonight, my friends, my family, for being supportive. Thank you guys. Good night. It reminds me of where I started, where I came from. It has been an incredible journey, but I can't believe that this is where we are now. From being a little island girl on the beach in flip-flops or barefoot to literally having fun in the most. I get to wear a lot of expensive clothing, a lot of nice gowns and stuff like that, and I really appreciate it. Fashion has just been fun. It's every little girl's dream to dress up.
At the end of the day, this daring outfit celebrated her as a fashion icon, proving she or anyone who is thinking about dressing out of their comfort zone can indeed pull off anything, as long as you exude confidence that you'll look good in anything you wear, and most importantly, you feel good wearing the look. Number 3, Bjork, the Swan Queen. Quirky and unique. Our next moment involves an unexpected animal companion. Bjork's swan dress is one of the most memorable and talked about Oscar outfits when it comes to bold fashion on the red carpet. Due to the quirky dress, completed with a swan's neck draped around her own neck, this dress showcased her unique and unapologetic sense of style, designed by Marjan Pajoski.
And Bjork is going to be performing her Oscar-nominated song from the film Dancer in the Dark. Not only did you co-write the song, sing the song, you also acted in the film. It was your first time acting.
Yeah.
What was it like?
I prefer to music,
Why is that?
but it was great to try it once.
And talk about this outfit. This is not your swan song tonight. This is a rather unusual creation.
Yeah, my friend made it.
It's rather beautiful. Good luck tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
This look was both whimsical and bold, sparking endless parodies and discussions. It was a perfect reflection of Bjork's avant-garde persona. The dress not only made a statement on the red carpet, but also cemented its place in pop culture history, often being referenced and imitated in various forms of media. The audacity and creativity of this outfit continue to inspire and provoke conversations about the boundaries of fashion and art. Number 2, Lady Gaga's Carnal Couture. Now, let's shift our focus to another moment that made a lasting impression on the fashion world, as Lady Gaga took the phrase "meat dress" to a whole new level at the 2010 VMA Awards.
I had only one wardrobe change during the course of the show.
Fashion roadkill.
Until it was time to announce the award for Video of the Year.
Those of us who are in the production truck who are not backstage, we start hearing something. It's a little staticky and there's a lot of people talking at once. Oh, yeah, there's a meat thing. Is that me? Do you see what she's wearing?
Did she?
Oh my gosh, what is she wearing?
But hints that VMA viewers would be treated to something grade A fresh started to emerge well before showtime.
Lady Gaga's camp was pretty adamant about not having any furniture in the dressing rooms.
The day of the show, we were transporting her wardrobe over to the venue from her hotel in the morning.
We saw these coolers being brought in and realized that the reason that they needed the space was to house all of these coolers.
No one knew that these coolers contained the ingredients for one hell of a VMA dish.
I'm getting called that she needs to be in her seat. They give her kind of a 2-minute heads up. The door opens up. I see she's wearing a red dress, a matching red hairpiece, matching purse, matching shoes. I start to notice people staring a little bit harder than they normally would.
I was literally like this
close to her. Just remember looking at it and just wondering, is that really?
And then I started looking at her dress and noticed that it's not really a normal type of fabric. And I'm trying to pay attention to see what the white swirls are. And then it clicks that the ice chest was what was keeping the dress fresh.
What is it?
Is that real meat?
Is there a steak on her head?
I thought I was hearing things.
People who are on the floor, who are right around her, like, it's meat. Meat! Like ground chuck meat.
Slowly sink in that Lady Gaga had managed to pull off the seemingly impossible, topping 2009's fashion extravaganza with one amazing outfit built entirely from beef.
Meat dress? Meat dress? I don't even know how she came up with it.
And the VMA for Video of the Year goes to Lady Gaga.
Thank goodness she won the award. If she'd been sat there in a meat dress and not actually got to go to the stage, I would have felt that I would have kind of like shortchanged the audience.
I never thought I'd be asking Cher to hold my meat purse.
True to form, Lady Gaga had provided that once-in-a-lifetime experience that VMA viewers would never forget.
Made entirely of raw beef, this dress was a statement about her stance on the military's "don't ask, don't tell" policy, highlighting the discrimination faced by LGBTQ+ service members. This ensemble, designed by Frank Fernandez and styled by Nicola Formichetti, was bold, controversial, and unforgettable. Gaga accessorized the outfit with meat-wrapped platform boots, a meat hat, and a meat purse, creating a cohesive and shocking look that challenged traditional fashion norms.
The moral and ethical and political implication of that outfit was far beyond what most people think, which is ew. Right? Ew. Right? But the reality of it is, I was there with 4 soldiers that had been discharged under the pretense of don't ask, don't tell. And you know what I was really trying to say was dead meat is dead meat. And anyone that's willing to take their life and die for their country is the same. You're not gay and dead, straight and dead. You are dead.
Not everyone may have gotten the message behind the meat, but the constant costume changes help Lady Gaga maintain the public's curiosity.
I use the media to make political statements, but my music is so damn good that I can.
The dress sparked endless conversations about art, fashion, and activism, becoming an iconic symbol of protest and remains one of the most talked about outfits in VMA history.
And while animal rights activists had beef with the dress, others appreciate the message.
She wanted to send a message about how if you don't speak out for what you believe in, you're basically reduced to a piece of meat.
Personally, I'm vegan, so I don't even eat meat or any animal products at all, but I thought the dress was kind of cool just because of the message behind it.
I saw her concert twice in Cleveland, and she's really inspirational. I'm excited to see the dress because it's just like an icon for fashion.
As for an expiration date on the exhibit,
we don't know. The time will tell us what the reaction of the paint to the meat and the meat to the other things in the dress at this point, the chemicals.
Such an iconic piece of pop culture. It's perfect for us to have it.
It even earned a place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, preserved as a piece of pop culture history.
The dress has become a cultural icon at this point.
Which is now in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I knew that it would be exciting. I'm just happy that they were entertained by me.
So now it can be revealed that with the help of a little bit of string and a whole lot of Salisbury, Lady Gaga not only made fashion history, she added a new phrase, meat dress, to the cultural lexicon.
I know there's nobody who had ever heard the 2 words meat and dress put together.
There have been some meat dresses before, but they've been allowed to rot on their own, naturally. But this one we want to preserve because we cannot really put anything in the museum that's deteriorating and attracting bugs and emitting smells.
mind you, the dress is now 9 months old. So how did the Rock Hall preserve it? Well, a taxidermist who dried the dress out. Only one problem.
So the dress wasn't this color?
No, it wasn't. It was turning into beef jerky, actually. So we had to, the taxidermist repainted it to make it look a little bit fresher. There's a lot of questions about how to preserve it. Nobody's done this before.
Number 1, Jennifer Lopez, Jungle Queen. Finally, from raw meat to transparent opulence, let's rewind back and end with a modern-day icon from the early 2000s for an iconic multifaceted superstar fashion statement. At the pinnacle of our list, This is the #1 most iconic fashion statement at award shows crowned by MsAura, one who we think sets every red carpet ablaze with her presence, and that is Jennifer Lopez's green Versace dress at the Grammy Awards in 2000.
Well, Jennifer, this is the first time in 5 or 6 years that I'm sure that nobody is looking at me.
That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
JLo's plunging green Versace dress wasn't just a fashion statement, but it's become a cultural phenomenon. The plunging neckline and sheer fabric left little to the imagination and made headlines worldwide.
We're going to talk some Grammys fashion, and we need your input here. So the Grammys have had some iconic fashion moments throughout the years. We're going to go through some of the most memorable. Of course, #1 has to be Jennifer Lopez.
Yes.
And that green Versace number back in 2000.
Woo.
This was the dress that started Google Images. No, it did, though. This dress will never die.
No. I mean, and the thing is, isn't it so timeless still? Like, it really, I think, solidified Jennifer Lopez as a superstar, where before she was a star, we knew her, we definitely knew her in hip hop circles, but I don't think she was this global star until that dress.
And no one can wear that dress like J-Lo. Like, I've seen it on the mannequin, I'm like, in the museum, and you're like, oh, no.
It's in a museum.
It's in the Smithsonian.
The fact that it's in the Smithsonian lets you know.
Iconic.
Also, for a couple of fun facts, Jennifer's then stylist, Andrea Lieberman, attempted to talk her out of wearing the gown for fear of it being a fashion faux pas. As her stylist said, "The dress was a look that so many other people had worn already. Please don't wear it. Somebody else has worn it." But Jennifer responded with, "Well, you bought it, and it looks the best, so I'm going to wear it." And so of course she did. And it caused quite a stir.
Obviously, this is what has become now the famous green Versace dress that I wore, 20-something years ago now. I wore it to the Grammys. It was a dress that other people had worn already. My stylist was like, "Please don't wear it. Somebody else has worn it." I was like, "Well, you bought it and it looks the best, so I'm going to wear it." And so I did. And it caused, quite a stir. I think it's always been a collaboration with all the stylists that I've worked with. I've worked with Andrea Lieberman for many years, and then I've worked with Robin Mariel up until the present, and it's always been a collaboration.
Though very different visually, Lopez compared the gown to Marilyn Monroe's billowing white halter dress from the 7-year itch and the effect it had on pop culture.
I guess every generation needs its iconic kind of Marilyn dress, and this is that dress for this generation. Why it became that, it was just a moment. When the wind blew open and I walked out onto the stage, and it just kind of happened.
After wearing the dress to the Grammy Awards in 2000, this dress was so iconic that this look inspired the creation of Google Images, due to the gown becoming the website's most popular search query they had seen at the time.
So many people went searching for this, and they had no way to search a picture at that time on the internet, so they created Google Images.
Who knew? Okay, one person can't change the world. Well, one dress can change the world.
Almost 20 years later, Lopez walked Versace's runway in a similar version of the dress during Milan Fashion Week, as she then quoted that moment saying, "20 years had gone by, and I think for women, knowing you can put on a dress 20 years later, that resonated with me," she said of recreating the moment years later in 2020 in an interview with Vanity Fair. She also reflected by saying, quote, "This made me realize what time was like. Yes, life is not over at 20. So with its tropical print and daring cut, JLo set the bar for red carpet fashion, proving that sometimes, less is indeed more." And there you have it, Aura Army, 10 unforgettable fashion moments that made awards show history.
I mean, who made it?
As these stars didn't just wear clothes, but they created art, made statements, and most importantly left the world in awe. We hope you enjoyed learning about our top 10 most iconic awards show fashion moments according to MsAura as much as we did listing these fashion statements in recent years. Now we're curious to know, Aura Army, which look was your favorite? Or if there's an iconic awards show fashion statement that you think should have made the cut. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for spending some time here, Aura Army, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to MsAura for additional videos surrounding genuine, feel-good, top-notch pop culture-related videos about very random but real topics. Real topics that are sure to keep you entertained and always learning something new. Until next time, thanks for watching, bye.